Matej Sternen, September 20, 1870, June 28, 1949, was a leading Slovene Impressionist painter. Sternen was born in Vrhnika, now part of the Carniolan Municipality of Vrhnika, then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and baptized Matej Sternen. He attended the secondary school in Krško and attended technical school in Graz between 1888 and 1891. After finishing the school in Graz, he enrolled at the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna. In 1897 he left Vienna for Munich, where he studied at Anton Ažbe's private art school. He lived and worked in the Bavarian capital until Ažbe's death in 1905. Sternen became acquainted with Impressionism already in Graz. In Vienna, he saw the original paintings of several French Impressionists. In Munich he studied with fellow countrymen Rihard, Jakopič and Matija Jama, two other representatives of Slovene Impressionism. Unlike them, Sternen preferred figurative art, and his work consists mostly of portraits and female nudes. He became known chiefly as a restorer and conservator of old paintings, and dedicated the majority of his later life to restoration. He partly restored and partly repainted the ceiling in the Franciscan church in Ljubljana, originally decorated by Matej Sternen in the mid-19th century, but badly damaged in the 1895 Ljubljana earthquake. Slovene Impressionism, developing from these origins at the turn of the century, reached its climax in the middle of the first decade. Its four principal representatives had by then adopted the Impressionist method of painting with the pure colors of the spectrum, juxtaposed on the canvas so that from the appropriate distance they would merge in the beholder's eye into a scintillating apparition of color reproducing the atmospheric texture, imbued with light. As their instrument the painters used the spatula, and very often they literally build up their pictures. Not only did they campaign for an adequate technique, for a kind of art for art's sake, but they consciously tried to reveal the lyrical charm of the Slovene landscape and to express in color its characteristic mood. The aim was not to advance any theory of art but to master, in the struggle with the optical phenomena of nature, the accepted method of painting. Consequently their own statements about their aims tell us no more than that they wanted to paint light. All later statements made by Jakopič, Jama and Sternen refer to the situation after the mastery of technique and the post-impressionist evolution of the three painters. Besides the problem of light, they all stress that they want to express life. Their doctrine goes no further. During World War II, Sternen sympathized with the pro-Nazi collaborationist policy of General Leon Rupnik and even painted a portrait of him. He nevertheless suffered no persecution after the end of the war. He died in Ljubljana on June 28, 1949 and was buried in the Zale Cemetery.